Deion Sanders' thought process was. Get Kaden Salter. He probably will go to the NFL next. So now I have another pro. I have another guy going to the draft because that does go on your resume. How many people you got to the NFL? So if he came over for 1 year and he balled out like he thought he would do as he did at Liberty, but you don't got him in the same system as he was running at Liberty. So no, he's not balling out. But I think that was Deion Sanders' thought process. I can redshirt you. Don't trip. You're not even supposed to be in college right now, young man. Relax. I can redshirt you and hold you hostage now. At least that's what he thought. We got Kaden Salter. You can sit for 1 year, learn behind him, and when you're supposed to, be a freshman, a true freshman, which you'll still be considered in most people's eyes a true freshman because everybody knows you foregone your senior year and came here to play for me, which let him play. But I think that was his thought process. Get Kaden Salter over here. If he has a good season, that'll look good for Deion's resume on. I got another quarterback in the NFL. Now I got Julian Lewis taking over. I have him going to the NFL soon after. And that's what I think his thought process was. And then when he's seen Julian Lewis is not a throwing quarterback, which he should already know that. That's what I don't understand, him evaluating the talent. But then to put Schaub in after the second game, Kaden Salters looked crazy. You put Matt Schwab or whatever his name is, I don't know his name, the white boy, you put him in, and he's terrible. All the while, what are you doing with Julian Lewis? Everybody kept asking. Oh, he must be redshirting. I feel, he got to be redshirting him. And he trying to get Kaden Salters into the NFL. But things didn't work out that way. Once you seen Kaden Salter, once you benched him, you should have brought in Julian Lewis. That was after the second game of the season? Because Julian Lewis came in last night down 52 to whatever he was down, 52-7. And he looked good. The kid can throw the football. I mean, he can throw the football. I was like, oh, you've been having that on your bench? You struggling at quarterback, sir. And you have this 5-star kid who was so good. Think about it. I didn't know he was this good. I didn't know he was that good to where he was a 5-star as a junior. He was basically the number 1 quarterback as a junior. Yeah, he's really good. That means he's really good. And he can run. He can get down. He's not a running quarterback, but he can run. So I'm like, you have him on your bench. You got all this talent around you. Amarion Miller. Amarion Miller. The other Miller. Number 9 kid, tall number 9. Wheels. I don't know his name. Number 9, no, he got wheels. He had damn near like 2-3 touchdowns called back last night, damn near. You got Welch. You got so many players on the roster, especially on the offensive end. I'm not sure on the defense. On the offensive end, though, you got killers. And you not utilizing none of them right. Especially leaving Julian Lewis on the sideline. Okay, so Kaden Salters. Number 9 was in the first overthrow that Kaden Salters threw. He running down the field wide the fuck open. And Kaden Salters overthrows him. You know who wouldn't have overthrown him? Julian Lewis. That was a touchdown, sir. That would have been a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown, sir. How do you got him on your sideline? That very play, Julian Lewis would have hit him. He would have hit him. But I'm not here to blame Kaden Salters neither, because the fact that everything is on Deion. Everything. Because you knew you had Julian Lewis already. You should have never fucking took Kaden Salters on your team. You should have never allowed him to transfer over to your team. And, okay, cool. You thought he was going to be better and ready to go right now and Julian Lewis, maybe this would be better for him to sit and watch. He'll be even better next year if he get to sit and watch first, since he's supposed to be a senior in high school any damn way. Let's bring Kadeon. So, okay, cool. If that was your thought process, okay. But once he got there and you start having him run the offense that you wanted him to run, not what he's good at running, not what he did at Liberty, what you wanted him to run, you didn't see in practice, he wasn't good at running it. So then I ask, that gives me cause to say, well, what are y'all doing in practice? Well, what the fuck are you? Because he can't be balling in practice unless y'all bullshitting, unless it's half-ass and ain't nobody really playing defense hard or something. Because couldn't you see that he was inefficient? He was inaccurate throwing the football deep down the field. How didn't you notice this in practice? Don't you have scrimmages? Don't you go at it? Don't you have situational football at times? Like, you should have been able to see this. And same thing with Julian Lewis. That Julian Lewis is beyond ready. And he's been ready. Julian Lewis is, I'm sure he in practice putting shit on the money. You mean same thing he tried to do with Kamani McClain. He tried to act as if Kamani McClain wasn't doing good in practice, so he couldn't play him. He had a Marion Miller even on the sideline his first year and acting like he couldn't play him. Well, Marion Miller had gotten a game versus USC when Colorado was getting washed at halftime. It was like 30-something to nothing or 3. Game was over by half. And he put a Marion Miller and Kamani McClain in the game for the first time. Freshmen, both was freshmen. Put them in the game and they both balled the fuck out. And we're like, what the fuck? What? Excuse me. He looked good. Marion Miller was catching deep passes. He damn near single-handedly brought him back with the passes he was catching, touchdowns and shit. Marion Miller. I'm like, hell, you been having this tall-ass, fast-ass wide receiver on your bench this whole time, you dummy. And you ain't play him at all. You've been having this tall-ass, linky, skilled cornerback and Kamani McClain just sitting on your bench, number 1 cornerback out of high school, and he's unplayable because he's not doing it in practice. Well, what the fuck kind of practices is you having, sir, to where he got it going in the game? Marion Miller, automatic in the game, but they're not practicing. They're not showing you this in practice, though. That was his excuse back then. Believe you, if he was showing me this in practice, no, you don't know what you're doing at all. It's starting. The cat is out the bag of Deion, bro. You have no clue of football. You're a dummy to football. You was just wildly talented. You was blessed. You are an idiot, sir. You have no knowledge of the game of football. You only have knowledge of your position, and not even really that. You just knew how to fucking guard your guy and lock him down because nobody was faster than you. And they couldn't shake you off with their routes. And so you was locking shit down. Period. That's all you know. You don't know nothing else. It has been exposed. You don't know nothing else. You had 3 sons under your roof, and none of them play your position, and they all trash. You couldn't teach Shedeur how to play the quarterback and what to look for and everything, the nuances that goes into quarterbacking. I think Deion Sanders Jr. was a wide receiver, I believe. You couldn't teach him how to run routes. Shiloh was always a safety. He actually used to be a quarterback. Oh, that's cold. Damn, Shiloh Sanders was the quarterback until Shador came and he moved Shiloh. Shiloh said he was just as good as quarterback as Shador. But when Shador got there, that's who he wanted to be his quarterback. So Shador was the quarterback, and he always just had to go play defense. Oh, damn. 3 stars. Trash. So the cat is out the bag, man. You can't coach. And now let me see if I can pull this up now and it plays smoothly.